Alright, so that's sticker 1, 2, and 3. Now I've never followed the numbers in chronological order before. I typically, with all my Tamiya builds, just kind of skip around and start from one area of the car. But this time, I am following the number order. And I could see why with this one, because 1, 2, and then you have to line it up perfectly to get 3 right over here. Now I'm not sure if I went a little too far forward with this, because this and this don't line up 100%. It's close, but regardless, I think this is going to be covered up with the window trim. So yeah, it looks like a big portion of the car is already stickered, but there's still a lot more stickering to go. What a pain in the ass that was. And that's just one side of the car. But I'll talk more about why it was a pain at the end of the video. Well, the Porsche 911 GT1 is done, and I'm thrilled with how it turned out. I'm so grateful I was able to add one of these to the collection. As a matter of fact, when I came across this online and saw it, I was like, I have to have one. I became obsessed with it, and I'm so glad I pulled the trigger and purchased this to add it to my collection. Now, while I'm thrilled that it's done, I'm also relieved. Not because, hey, I finished it and could display it, but because putting the stickers on, or the decals, was, I want to say, a little stressful. As you could tell, there's quite a few on here, and putting on all these stickers became quite a pain in the butt. I actually worked on this over the course of a whole week just to do the stickering. A lot of the swirls or splatters or waves along the side you could see over here. This is one continuous piece, not just one sticker, but a whole bunch of stickers that have to line up perfectly. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in here, 5, 6 stickers that have to be seamless going across. And then there's 2 other stickers that are layered on top of it. So yeah, there's really a lot going into it. So to help me, I used the warm soap method in a spray bottle to spray so I can move them around, line them up, and if they didn't line up, I could pull them off and reposition them. But it really was a pain in the butt, especially getting this sticker right over the rear wheel arch over here. And you have to get it perfect, because if not, then all the other stickers don't line up. For example, the mobile right over here over the rear wheel arch, it has to be perfect so this way it lines up in unison with the other side. So there's really a lot to take into consideration when doing these stickers. Now, as far as the hood of the car, same thing. This whole swirl mark right over here is made up of about 2 or 3 stickers that have to line up so you can get the mobile right over here over the arch. Perfect. On top of the roof over here, I know I addressed this already earlier in the video, but that's a little bit of a pain in the butt to get the swirl in blue and red and then the gold over here lined up to get the GT1 medallion right in the middle. Perfect over there. This is probably the hardest sticker job I have ever done. But it looks absolutely amazing. Now, there was so much work that went into this body, countless hours over the course of a week. It is a Lexan body. it is a lot easier to work with as opposed to an ABS body, like let's say a Monster Beetle. I mean, you don't have to prime, you don't have to sand, you don't have to clear coat, but you do have to prep the body, you do have to mask the windows, and then for me, I wanted to achieve that dark look on the inside, so I sprayed it in white, backed it with silver, and then sprayed it with a couple coats of black, again, so I have that darker look inside the car. There are a few ABS pieces that I did have to prepare: prime, sand, spray, and clear coat. Those are the side view mirrors you see in blue, and the wing, which is comprised of 3 parts. So that was a little bit of a pain, but it really finishes off the car nicely. As far as the wheels, well, the wheels are a two-tone gold and silver. I've seen some people paint them. I have seen some people just leave it as is. I elected to leave it as is. I think it looks really good still, just with the all gold wheels, without even painted. Put on the tire stickers. Looks awesome. The only thing I'm not too crazy about when it comes to this RC is that because of the amount of stickers and the design of the stickers, or the detailing of the stickers, you have that speckled look, splattered, I don't even know what you want to call it, wave. It's really hard to cut out along all of these lines, especially when you have, a couple rogue lines here and there all over the place. So there is a lot of clear stickering you see on here. I tried my best to cut off as much as I could, but you still see that along all the edges of all the stickers. One really noticeable area was the gold swirl splatter sticker right on the top of the car over here that extends onto the wing. Noticeably right away, you can see a discoloration in the sticker on the clear stickering with the Lexan, and then even more so on the ABS wing over here. It almost looks like, it aged, but it really didn't, because I've only had it on here for a couple days. It's just the way the clear sticker looks on top of ABS plastic that's painted, so it gives it a little bit of a discoloration. Had I known that, I kind of had an idea coming into this because I saw other people's pictures of this online. I just thought maybe it was discoloration of stickers due to age, but nope, that's just the way it looks when you put it on there. I probably would have done things a little differently and probably cut out these in sections and put it on there to minimize the clear stickering on there, but what can you do now? It's on, so I'm not gonna pull it off. But yeah, super happy with how this turned out. Probably one of the coolest looking RC cars in my collection to date. There's just so much going on here, and if I'm being very honest with you, there's probably a couple little mistakes here and there, but there's just so much misdirection on here with so many stickers that you wouldn't even notice it. But fingers crossed that the stickers stay on, because there are so many on here, and over time some stickers do start to lift, but I think we'll be okay. So yeah. So anyways, glad I got this finished up. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you love this Porsche 911 GT1 as much as I do. And I just want to thank you all for your support. I really appreciate it. And again, thanks for watching the video, and I'll check you all in my next. Take care.